just days before the 40-round MLB draft. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one. Digging in, Rich Taveras, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. At the plate, Will Easel. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. At the plate, Benny Davidson. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
1-1.
1-1.
And one down, now one down.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Taveras stands at first with 1 out. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Kirby Hughes is the second out of the opening frame.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Rosado.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2-0.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half. He's set, and the pitch. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Adis is there, and he'll bring this one in. So stepping in, Carlos Batista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a liner.
Batista.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Put it right there.
So now to the plate, J.J. Braxton.
That's the ball.
Ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Stepping in now, J.T. Espinoza, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Espinoza.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Runners are at first and second with one away. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after it.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. At the plate now, Will Easel, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gribble is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Benny Davidson. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gribble is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Rosado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drilled to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Elmer Aparicio is on, and he'll take.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious.
Play ball. Ow! He's out.
Now to the plate, Daryl Junto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Junto.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping into the box, Mark Hensley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
That's a nice job right there, sitting him down with style. Speaking of which, style points might not matter in regular games, but in a showcase, anything that can put a shine on your performance can do nothing but improve your chances in the draft, and that's just what that K did for him.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Robles is there, and the side is retired. In now, Mario Delgado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, 0-1.
Delgado.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Nobody away.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So digging in now, Pedro Alessio.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Pedro Alessio.
One and one.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
One down here, fellas.
Hey,
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Go right now, fellas, right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This is what we call a challenge fastball. Scouts love to see a guy with enough confidence and arm strength to just reach back and fire a heater past the hitter. No analytics or data is as important as some old school mano a mano. The scouts will eat that one up.
2 balls and no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Well, he was cruising there for a while, but he had to give up his first hit eventually. This is actually good because now the scouts will be able to see how he operates out of the stretch. Maybe get a look at his pickoff move. Also, you want to see how a pitcher responds to adversity.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Leading off the inning, Will Chance, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hit in the air out to center field. Dribble is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Ready now, Phil Castro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Let's go, boys.
Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with, as this ball is long gone.
Well, a pitcher is never really happy to give up a long ball, but at least it's a solo shot. Most pitchers can overcome a solo home run, but he's got to make sure he stops the bleeding right here. It's about damage control at this point.
Daryl Junto will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit in the air to center field.
Ball.
Dribble is there, 2 gone. Stepping in, Mark Hensley, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. In now, William Tachiki, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Hensley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
No run, no run.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Standing in now, Mario Delgado, line to the right side. But a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the damage is done as thanks to Elmer Aparicio is ready, and he'll...
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
International.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. With the 20th pick, the Milwaukee Brewers select Jacob Clark, a starting pitcher from the International region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
It's time for baseball now as the show's Jacob Clark, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully...
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
High in the air out to center field. Hermanson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in the switch hitter, Wander Franco. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Haley. He went deep in the contest last night. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Haley.
1-1. And the pitch.
That's the ball. The count, 2-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Solomon moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Into the box, Grant K. Not a lot of success in the series for him. 2 hits in 15 trips. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery.
No, that's a foul ball.
The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Digging in, Carl Chester. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Who's it first here?
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
2 outs here.
Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
1-1-1.
Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Xavier Edwards, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Nobody out here. Nobody.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
So he got him swinging. Xavier Edwards goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. At the plate, Brett Sullivan. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now in the box, Josh Lowe. It's been a 2 for 14 effort for him to this point in the series. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Bolt. He singled his last time up. Right there for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Greg Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Digging in, Wander Franco. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wander Franco.
All right, here we go now.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, what a crazy AB right there, D-Row. Takes 2 pitches right in the strike zone, then gets on a knock on a pitch that's out of the zone.
Yeah, can't imagine that was the game plan coming into the AB, but you know what? No one will know in the box score tomorrow. That's a bullet.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Hey, come on, guys.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the 2-0. To short, hit hard. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Grant K. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Striding into the box, Carl Chester. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball one.
Nope,
And that
that's a
misses
ball.
low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball.
Hey,
Three
he's
balls,
had
no
great
strikes.
command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
One away, one away.
And it's fouled away. 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box now, Xavier Edwards. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Fouled away. The 1-1.
Ball, that's good.
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Brett Sullivan. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball right side. Gets dirty and gloves it. How about that? Now at the plate, Josh Lowe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a liner, but foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's ready. Now the pitch. Ryan Bolt is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Low, base runner at first with 1 out. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hermanson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Greg Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base. Ready for another shot now, Wander Franco. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2.
Hey, let's roll 2-ball here. Let's
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Segovia is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
No run.
Ready once again, Carl Chester. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there for strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Haley rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as it's now a one-run ball game. Now out of the dugout comes the manager.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
The game's future.
Let's play ball. You're out. He's out.
So digging in now, Justin Twine. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the jumbo shrimp.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Striding in, Nolan Oliger. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The right fielder.
Fouled off. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 1 inning in the books here. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob Clark. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Feliciano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
For the jumbo shrimp.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Come on now, here we go.
takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Into the box, Ferrar Encarnacion, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Encarnacion, a 22-year-old, is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. Behind 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Christian Lopes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And to score from third, the tying run.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
Got two. Two down.
Hit hard to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So here now's the pitcher, Robert Duggar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's one down now. So striding forward now, Justin Twine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
One out. You got one.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Oliger. First pitch of the at-bat.
No leg.
Yep, that ball went out.
Oliger.
Where's the first here?
The 1-0 home.
Aye.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Down here.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they're held in check here this half.
Hey, come on now.
At the plate, Jacob Clark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and the visiting club leads it 3-1. Into the box now, J.J. Bleday comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, nobody out.
Too low, 1-0. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. So striding in, Kevin Vargas. He reached on a single in his first try. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
2-2 right here. Here we go.
2-1.
Outside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
On to first, and they get them both. Stepping in, Ferrar Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at bat.
The left fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Into the box now, Christian Lopes.
Now batting.
And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the stretch. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Two down.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in now, Victor Mesa picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2 the count. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Ready for another chance? Justin Twine. He was a ground out victim last time up. Base hit into right center.
No runner, cut hold.
So now to the plate, Nolan Oliger, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Matthias is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob Clark. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
0-1 count and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. The tag, and he is out. Bottom of the sixth inning now. Digging in once again, J.J. Bleday. It was a walk in his last trip. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, nobody out now.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Kevin Vargas. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Here we go.
3-1. Ferrar Encarnacion will be next. The 3-1. Swing and a line drive. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hold it. Eat it.
At the plate now, Ferrar Encarnacion, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
On its way is pitch number 75. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
1 and 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Victor Mesa goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Standing in now, Santiago Chavez. Yanked on the ground down the line. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Ready with another 2-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. David Fry is up off the bench as he'll.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one ends with a 10-5 score.
A pitching coach checks in with a member of his staff.
Welcome to MLB.
Play ball. Ow! Ow!
Stepping in, Joe Cronin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Blue
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Pickleboy. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. Hummel is there, and he has it for the out. Standing in, Drew Maggi. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpire.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Brian Hood, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Well, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Another full count offering on its way, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Trey Cabbage. Yes, he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hermanson is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Jose Miranda comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Hike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Alomond is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. Standing in, Caleb Hamilton. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2-2.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need a strikeout.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. And he got him.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that's the second out. Stepping up now, Andrew Bechtold. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Cronin. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hermanson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now batting, Akil Baddoo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
1 down now, 1 down.
1 out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Drew Maggi. He flew out in his last at bat. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Striding in once again, Brian Hood. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here. 2, 2, 2.
Hit sharply on the ground.
2, 2, 2.
And there's their first hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it 1 good at-bat at a time.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in, Caleb Hamilton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find it.
And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. So stepping in, Wander Javier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
We got 2.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Andrew Bechtold, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. High and deep to left center field. And that is off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third.
Hey, no runner. Eat it.
And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
No, that missed.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Akil Baddoo. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hummel comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Drew Maggi.
The designated hitter.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Eat it.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2's the count.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Trey Schupak gets the call from the pen. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Minor League Baseball. Jacob Clark has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, J.J. Bleday, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's given him.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Bleday is off of first with 2 away. In there, 1-1.
Sit down now. Sit down.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hermanson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now to the plate, Ferrar Encarnacion comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one.
Encarnacion.
The 0-1 delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. The 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right.
2-2-2.
Hummel will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now, Victor Mesa. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. A dive and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Let's look too.
Stepping in now, B.J. Lopez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. In now, Robert Duggar. 9-1-2 due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box, Justin Twine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. 1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. Digging in, Nolan Oliger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Third inning, no score to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The count now at 2-1. And the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
He's coming to you.
Batting ninth.
Coming to the plate now, Jacob Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again, J.J. Bleday. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ferrar Encarnacion. He reached on a single in his first try. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
The set and the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Victor Mesa, and they'll need him to get something going here. Popped him up. Matthias waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, B.J. Lopez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Robert Duggar.
The pitcher, number 64, Robert Duggar.
To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Now in the box, Jacob Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Justin Twine. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Nolan Oliger is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there. Base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hummel is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he's safe. Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Vargas.
Now batting, third base.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ferrar Encarnacion. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Comes set and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So now to the plate, Christian Lopes, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The home team leads this thing 2-1. Settling in now, Victor Mesa. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Hummel has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in, B.J. Lopez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Plays off 1-0. Two and 0. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Bryson Brigman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Bryson.
A ball and no strikes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High in the air out toward shallow right. Hummel is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Number 12 is up on.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Shane McClanahan gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding into the box, Xavier Edwards. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Wander Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Not shortstop. Wander.
Pitch on the way. Popped up. Fry has a play. And that retires the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Last half of the second set to go. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Haley. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Into the box now, Grant Kay. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. No balls and 1 strike. Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Go home, go home.
At the plate now, Carl Chester, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He froze him on the fastball there. Carl Chester goes down for the second out in the bottom half. A ball and no strikes. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 2 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The set and the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Ball, I got it.
Alamond is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out. Now at the plate, Josh Lowe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 the count.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Swing, and he pops him up. Leonard in foul ground, but this will land untouched. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Ryan Bolt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding forward now is the DH, Xavier Edwards. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Behind 0-2 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Manuel will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So digging in now, Wander Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
Now a bunt attempt here.
Franco.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Haley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 0-2 pitch. Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Grant Kay. She'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Brett Sullivan is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy has the...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. And bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Robbie Tannerowitz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball 1, well below the zone. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is popped up near second base. Urias settles under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Josh Lowe. He singled his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And that's the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan Bolt. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. And
well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retired. Ready once again, Wander Franco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, come on now.
Back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Grant K. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Grant K.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Come on, guys.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box now, Carl Chester. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Leading off the inning, Brett Sullivan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hummel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. From the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. That's popped up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Cut. Nobody.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
So striding forward now, Josh Lowe. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Manuel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid.
Well, just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish.